Hi, welcome to the Simply Stupid Guy podcast with your host, Michael Peck. Now, part of my disclaimer, these are my thoughts and opinions, not the thoughts and opinions of anybody else, or any company that may or may not hire me. There's also a disclaimer that anybody that advertises me. These are not their thoughts and opinions, these are my own. So go ahead and share with your friends and family, because if you like it, share it. If you don't, whatever. Now that I got that out of the way, I hope everybody had a great, wonderful holiday known as Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, I think if you're Jewish, celebrate Hanukkah, which, happy Hanukkah. Any other religions that celebrate something around this time, I have no idea which, because don't pay attention that much, because I don't care about religions or your practices. So, that out of the way. Alright, things that are going on in the news media in the world today are my thoughts and opinions of them. There's this thing coming out where they're giving fake penises to transgender kids, which is really disturbing. Can't believe that they're actually doing this. And I remember a time when a kid couldn't make his own decisions. I still can't believe that some people believe that a kid at 3 years old can make the decision so importantly as whether they want to chop off their penis or glue one to themselves. I mean, my kids aren't that old and they can't decide what they want for dinner. They can't decide whether they want PB&J, hot dogs, or they want what we actually fix them. They can't decide whether they want a cookie or not. How can you let a kid decide what kind of gender they are? You can't. That being said, most people find that offensive. I saw a fundraising campaign for Planned Parenthood. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you money because the government is refusing to give you money. Sorry, I don't agree with Planned Parenthood. I also don't give it to charities. Not because I don't like to, because I don't want to, but because I do a lot of research before I give money to a charity, and they say a lot of charities, like the one with Pink for breast cancer, they spend more money on lawsuits than they do for the actual money going into breast cancer research. So I don't really give money to them. Some things are going on. Let's see what's going on. Bungie still doing what they're doing best, screwing people over. EA is still controversy. Now it has people defending them on their pay-to-play concept, saying that it's okay for them to do what they were doing, even though their shareholders that dropped $6 million worth of stock out of their company, and the people that had a petition going to get EA out of Star Wars would say otherwise. Now, the people that are probably saying that, EA is alright with doing this are probably people that do have money, or their parents have money that can pay for those kind of things to go on. But who knows? Other things going on, tried to make a Facebook page called Guy with a thing called Simply Stupid Guy. Not working too well. Facebook is doing their crazy little things that they do, so it might happen, might not. If it does happen, I'm going to try to out broadcast my things. Currently, I have more Twitter followers than I do have YouTube subscribers. So I'm gonna try to start downloading some of my videos on the YouTube. And if I can do that, and I get more my Twitter followers to follow me on YouTube, that would be great too. But yet again, I'm not making this into a career, and I don't say I'm making this into a career, but I'm doing it. I'm at least making one video a week, which is good by standards. I want to make 2, but sometimes things happen. So talk about the Christmas holiday. Pretty fine. Politics are still doing whatever. The new tax cut bill that came through, that's really going to help me out a lot and my family. Man, what to go on? What to talk about? I haven't been on for a while and I haven't really watched anything to talk about. I watched a lot of MGTOW lately. And I watched this one MGTOW thing, and it was basing stuff off of what this woman was saying. And like finding the right man. She's like 35 years old. So at the time she made that, I might have been 25. I don't remember when it was made. But I was watching it, and the woman had like a list of like 50 things that she wants in a guy. And as she got older, she had to take things off. But at the end, she narrowed it down. Like, she wants a guy that's taller than her. She's 5'10". She's probably close to 200, 250, chubby girl. She wants a guy that's athletic and fit and looks good. And she wants him either to be successful or not be intimidated by her success. And she wants the same political beliefs as her. That doesn't fly. Why doesn't that fly? Because one, if you're not good looking, don't expect somebody else that is good looking to want you. That's the first thing. Because most people that are attractive are not going to be attracted to somebody that's not. It typically doesn't work that way. There's rare occasions. Also, successful. Successfulness, it all depends on the person. An ugly guy could be very successful. A good-looking guy could be not very unsuccessful. All depends. Same political beliefs. Problem is, a lot of younger guys, they're not, especially good-looking ones, the ones that are well-educated. A lot of them don't share the same feminist beliefs or lean left. A lot of them lean right, are very quiet about their beliefs. I know this because I know a lot of guys that will tendally go with the majority of people, but quietly will vote minority. I've seen it through school. I'm just more open-minded about it. I don't care what you think about me. This is what I'm gonna say. So I was watching this and I was like, this is horrible. This person has no idea. This is why you're gonna be single going into your 40s and 50s, because you have this mentality that somebody's going to believe the same kind of beliefs you do, and think that. Now, you want somebody to share the same political beliefs. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier in a relationship. Alright, I mostly vote right-wing conservative. My girl typically votes left-wing liberal. But yet again, here we are. We've been together for 5 years. We're engaged. We have 2 kids together, and I have a stepson. So, what does that say? Well, we don't really talk much politics because politics isn't a part of our relationship. That's just plain and simple. We make it work. That's all it is. Politics has nothing to do with a relationship unless you let it do a relationship, because politics is just a root of evil. Why is it a root of evil? Because you have politicians in there that have been in there for over 12 years. I think if you've been a politician, you've been in there for over 6 years, you've been in there way too long, you need to get out. Things going on about the Ray Moore thing. Ray Moore is still in the news because he lost in Alabama. Trying to do something with the Supreme Court to get his loss taken off Alabama. Whatever. Nobody cares. Democrats are using it as a club to beat down the Republican side and the GOP for supporting a child molester, alleged child molester. Now that's fine and dandy. You can do that because they do need that crack inside the back of the head of reality that this guy could possibly potentially been a child molester and shouldn't have backed him to begin with. At the same time, I like calling the kettle black because y'all sit there and praise Bill Clinton, even though he's been not even just allegations, but have been confirmed that he is a serious adulterer and rapist for years. And there's plenty of other people on the Democratic side, as well as the Republican side, that do these kind of things, and they need to be outed. But that's my opinion. That's my thought about it. Whether it's going to happen or not, who knows? Who knows? With the news media the way it is in Hollywood, you don't know. You just don't know. It's not like y'all actually, and some of my viewers now are more German, so they don't really care about American politics that much. And I don't really know much about German politics. I try not to go into it. I do know that, so I don't know how they feel about it. Hopefully, if they're all watching this, maybe they like it. I don't know. Maybe they like that there's some guy that's out there that's like, hey, look, it's not okay. It's not good. Any politics is not good. Why are you going to have somebody that's going to represent you in any government field and might be an adulteress? Well, adulteress, that's okay because they're just cheating. That's their own personal business. But somebody that rapes other people or is a child molester, a pedophile, you don't really want them in office. You really don't want them out on the street. You want them locked up. But there they are. Still on the hunt for a job. It's going. I'm thinking about starting a fund account to fund my ideas. I have to show you my beta fish that I got my girl for Christmas. I got 3 of them, all in one tank. Trying to figure out, the right where I need the tank to be at. We got some plans. Don't know how they're gonna go. What else is there to go on about? Oh, man, well, Christmas was fun. I can at least say that. I did go down to see my mom. Didn't tell my dad. And he asked me about it on Christmas while I was down there. And I told him no, because I wasn't down there at Christmas. I came back up Christmas Eve morning, early in the morning. But I was only down there for a day or two. I didn't want to tell him because I didn't have a lot of time to see him. So I didn't want him to know that I was down there. But my girl told his friend that we were going to be down there that weekend. And it kind of just, I was like, I don't want to lie to him. Well, I'm sorry, Dad. I just didn't get time to see you. I was kind of a little bit busy doing other things. Sorry. Oh, what else is there? I really don't know. I just been watching a lot of Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro, trying to catch up on stuff. The EA stuff, keeping up on that. Now people are defending EA for their microtransaction bullshit. Saying it's okay for EA to do the pay to play, which basically, some people don't understand what that means. That basically means that when you play multiplayer, you can pay for these loot boxes to make you better, and then making you better means that you basically are paying to be the highest level you can to beat everybody else that's not going to do that. So if you have money, you're basically going to win. Which is a bad system, bad model to go by. Destiny's still doing the same crap every day and refuse to change anything about it. That being said, I haven't played Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 in quite a while. I even went on their Twitter page and even said that I wouldn't play it because of what they're doing to the players. You would think, yeah, well, now you're isolating yourself from video games. Well, you know what? PUBG came out. I've been playing a lot of that. I've also been playing a lot of Skyrim's online. Skyrim's Elder Scrolls. Now, what I like is that the PS4 is going to come out with has a VR one. I want to play that, but I'm thinking I want to get a PC, so I want to get Skyrim on the PC and hook up the VR with that, and that would probably do me a lot better than just getting PS4, because there's a lot more mods and stuff with the PC version that people make. So I really want to do that. The other thing is this thing is really doing well with the Switch. I actually want to get a Switch, but at the same time I don't. I don't have the money, and the kids would fight over, and I don't want it broken. So that's kind of the stuff right there. What else to go with? I'm really not 100% sure. This might be a short video. I might just be making a video to make it. Trying to make a Facebook page. Not going so well. Facebook is being Facebook. They're not allowing me to load my profile right. I added a couple people, then it's like, oh, you need to take a picture of yourself. So I took a picture of a teddy bear. So why would I do that? Because it's really none of their fucking business what I look like. They're trying to make sure you're a real person. Okay, if I send you a picture of a teddy bear, am I a teddy bear or am I a real person? And if you say that I'm not a teddy bear, I find it discrimination, because there's two movies. There's a movie called Ted where there's a live teddy bear. How do you know that teddy bear's not making a profile? Haha. But, I'm trying to do that. My Twitter, I have a lot of Twitter followers, but I don't have as many YouTube subscribers. So if you are a YouTube subscriber and you like what I'm doing, send it to your friends, send it to your family, see what goes on. I'm going to try to build up. I'm not expecting much. I only got 5 subscribers on YouTube. I got 15 followers on Twitter. I have a mix of everything. I have some Republicans, some Democrats, some Liberals, and they're all a little bit There's some of them that I really like one that says if you've been in the Senate and the Congress for over 12 years, you need to get out. I say if you've been in there for over 6 years, you need to get out. But it is what it is. I got some liberals on there that are really just. I want to comment on them. I want to say something to them, but I don't want to at the same time, because really all I'm going to do is I'm going to get negative feedback. I don't really need negative feedback. And what I'm saying is that they're talking about the Ray Moore incident and how Ray Moore's still in the news talking about how he's trying to get the Supreme Court or some court to repeal something about Alabama. And it's about how GOP and it's like supported a alleged pedophile. Like, that's fine and dandy. You can say that it's up against Trump, this, that. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But don't forget, if you're gonna, and the thing that really made me mad, it wasn't even that made me mad. What made me mad about it is it says, I vote for people with a D in front of their name. A D. And I'm just going to say, yeah, but what if somebody was like Bill Clinton, adulteress and rapist, or the Frank guy, that potential molester of women? Would you vote for them? I mean, you just vote for somebody because of D in front of their name. You know, you know better than calling out the people that are going to sit there and stand behind a pedophile with the R in front of his name. You're basically doing the same thing. Well, the thing is that it's just a different party, but it has the same kind of creeps and people in it. Why not vote for the person with a higher moral standard or a better character? Why don't you vote third party if you're going to vote for it? Why are you going to just automatically assume let's vote for somebody with a D or an R because that's the way I should vote and that's because the way I think I should vote? I don't care what they've done. I have to beat out the other party. No, you don't have to beat out the other party. The other party doesn't fucking matter. Okay, what matters is morals and characters and decency. And I have gotten a lot of times like I talked to my mom's boyfriend this weekend talking about Trump. Or Trump will win 2020 election. I said if he keeps going the way he's going, as he did in 2017, and brings that into 2018, and he keeps going with it, he stands a higher chance of winning. The only problem is if Bernie Sanders becomes the head of the Democratic Party, the chances of him winning are very much lower. He said that's not going to happen considering that as like most presidents always get 2 terms, except for one president in particular that didn't get good, and it typically goes in a cycle that you have 4 double terms of Republicans, then you go to a Democrat, and then it goes right back to Republicans. And he might be right, he might be wrong. I don't know. You think I don't know about it is because here's the thing. He's thinking of the old system, where old people vote. Old people are dying all the time. The younger generation, they vote differently than the older generation. That just so happens. A lot of them like Bernie Sanders, more than they like Trump. Not a lot of people like Trump. Trump gets a lot of negative slack, even when he does good. I'm not going to say he does good all the time, but he does. But he does have his good points. So, 2020 prediction. Will Trump win? I don't know. We're not that close. We still got, let's see, 2018. We still got another 2 years to find out. I'm not going to hold my breath, but I don't see him. I see him running. I see him making the Republican candidate because he will. That's typical parties. The thing I don't see is I don't know who the Democrats are going to have running. I don't know who's going to win the Democratic nomination. And I don't know how they're planning on running or how their strategy is. I also don't know how people are going to vote. It could be one of those things where I go like, look, I told you this is a possibility. You didn't believe me? So what? Or that thing where they say, I told you. Okay then, you told me. It all depends. I don't know how people are going to vote. So I'm not gonna waste my time on it. My time wasted right now. My time that I'm gonna waste right now is what is he doing to make my life better? What policies is he implementing? How is he make? What is he trying to enforce in the Congress and Senate that's going to improve us as a nation? And if it extends out of the nation, like out in other countries, like my fellow friends in Germany, like relations with other countries, how are they going to affect us? That's what I care about now. When it comes time for elections, I'll care about it. When will I care about it? I don't know. Because, when everybody stayed up late watching the poll race, I went to bed at 9 o'clock at night on the East Coast. I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck. You know why? Because at the end of the day, I have work to do the next day, and no matter who's going to be president, that work's still going to be there. I still have to get it done. And that's just my take on it. I'm not going to waste sleep over it. It's not like it's going to be the end of the world. I mean, we survived 8 years of Obama. We definitely survived 8 years of Trump as long as it's good Trump. I mean, shit, we could probably survive 8 years of Bernie Sanders if it came down to it. I don't know. I don't think Bernie's going to last that long. Who knows? Everybody's just one scandal away. The other thing I saw was something about Matt Damon. Now, this blew my mind because Matt Damon is saying what he was saying, you know, everybody's thought process, but people are like, we want him out of his movies, this and that. It's like what you don't like is that he's saying that everybody's accountable for their own actions. And you don't like that somebody's accountable for their own actions. Because that means you would have to be accountable for your own actions. I'm accountable for my own actions. I'm making this podcast and having a YouTube channel and a Twitter page and a Facebook page, knowing that the consequences are that if, in my state, that if somebody found, if my employer found it, even though I make that disclaimer, that the possibility that they can fire me over it is high. They don't have to give a reason why they fire me. They can just fire me because they don't like what I say. That's why, you know, I'm a little bit down key and a little bit down low. I haven't really told my family that I have a podcast. I don't really want them to know, especially my mom. My mom's very, you know, whatever. She's very judgmental. I don't really need her judgmentalness. She's going to watch it. She's going to say, this is what, I can't leave you saying that all out. You need to take it all down. No, I don't want to take it all down. I'm putting it out there because these are my thoughts and my opinions. This is why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for my sanity. Because I got like all this shit in my head. And I just sit back every day and I'm just going, I'm going to kill somebody with these thoughts of mine. And then I sit there and I talk to somebody about it and I think they're cool about it and then I turn around, they're not. And it fucking pisses me off. So instead, I put it out here, put it on video, let it out there on YouTube. People watch it, people like it, people don't like it. Who knows? This is me just being me. This is me keeping my sanity. This is me where I'm able to go through a working day without worrying about going off on somebody. Because they have an ideology that's different than mine, or they're just fucking stupid. Granted, this is coming from a guy that made a podcast called Simply Stupid Guy, calling somebody else stupid. Another thing I've been doing is watching Christopher Titus. I love Christopher Titus, even though his political views are fucking shit. I love his comedy. Don't get me wrong. He's a messed up individual, but he's funny. Enough said about that. I'm not going to go into what he says a lot because, you know, that's his. I don't want to take away from his. I don't want to be copyrighted for his. I like Christopher Titus. Maybe if he likes me, that'd be cool. I might follow him on Twitter, actually. Just think about it. I might put this down as Christopher Titus. Me praising Christopher Titus. No, I'm not going to do that. I might just put, I don't know. I don't want to add things to it that make people think like, oh, what's on there? And just click. I don't want to make clickbait. I don't like clickbait. Not at all. But Christopher Titus was one of the first comedians I really watched as a kid. I really liked him. I love Northern Rockwell's Bleeding. Love is Evil. I think it's like the fifth annual World End of the World tour. I love that one. I have all three. I used to have all three of his box set for his TV special. Now somebody borrow one of them. Now I don't have it, but I like him. He's a funny guy. I might not agree with him politically. I don't know if I like him in person. I do like his stand-up. I find him funny. I like that he's a little bit out there, a little bit insane. It's funny. I've even watched a thing about special about how we used comedy clubs and we have more of a Jerry Steinfeld act. And then somebody told us, like, just get rid of the Jerry Steinfeld. Just be yourself. And he was like, fine, fuck it. Just went out there and be himself. And he's fucking insane. But he's funny. Because if you watch the Jerry Seinfeld stand-up, he's very formal, very dry. Not like Christopher Titus where he's kind of all over the place. I mean, that's it. I was like Carlos Mencia. But yet again, I was in middle school at the time. I didn't really know that he actually stole a lot of jokes from a lot of people. So, but yet again, can you really blame me for being uninformed at the age of 10 to 12? I mean, you know, when you're uninformed, and when you're stupid, you're stupid. You just watch what they put in front of you. That's why I don't have cable TV anymore. My kids have Netflix. They're perfectly fine watching Netflix TV shows. That's fine. This is the thing that pisses me off now since I said this. If you have a family member that has a kid, don't buy them shit that you would not allow at your house. Plain and simple. My aunt bought my kids the loudest fucking set of musical instruments you can buy. And thought, yeah, you're gonna take that home with you. Oh, no, we ain't. And then my girl's sister bought my stepson all this paint and glitter and drawing shit. And it's like, we have 2 kids that are too young that make a mess of that. Case in point is my stepson opened the box after being told not to. Went to his dad's house for Christmas afternoon, and didn't come back until today. And my youngest one got a hold of it and was painted blue. Got a hold of the markers. I have found 3 of the markers. Still looking for the 4th one. Don't know where it is, but I'm pretty sure when it turns up, I'm gonna know where it's at because it's gonna be colored in different colors. Now here's the other thing. His dad dropped him off with a drum set. Yes, a drum set. And it's like, no, that's going back over to your dad's house. Your dad's not going to buy you something like that and expect it to be over here. No, if he wants you to play drums, you can go play drums over there. I will buy you electric guitar so I don't have to hear it. My house is too small. There's 2 other kids. It's going to get damaged. It's going to make a lot of rocking. There's going to be a lot of arguing. Don't want to hear it. It's going over there. Now, it might sound like I'm being a dick, but she agrees with me on this. So, fuck it. It's not ours. It's going over there. Don't be fucking stupid. Understand that there are younger kids here. You cannot bring them such things. It's just all that. Now, that being said, I also was watching this thing on Recall Toys. And I don't remember what they call it, like droplets, like the little balls. And you put it in this thing, you make designs, you spray it with water, and they all stick together, and you peel it off, whatever. And what I didn't know is that they're actually the chemical compound of the balls. If you eat enough of them, it's like taking the date rape drug. And I always was like, how do you ever get a hold of the date rape drug? Like, that's like fucking difficult to get a hold of. Well, apparently not, because they put it in kids' toys, and it's like, you're fucking insane. There's a chemical compound that makes the date rape drug you're gonna put in a kid's toy for stuff that kids can swallow. The other thing is, I was watching on there Recall Toys. A lot of kids like make these toys that are like for older kids. Like, you can tell they're for older kids, but people are buying them for like infants and stuff like that. It's like, why are y'all so stupid? Why? It's common sense. If you look at the toy and you look at your kid, if your kid cannot keep from putting things in its mouth, don't buy things that it can put in its mouth. That's all you have to deal with. It's just how it is. Just don't do it. Now the other thing, I know what you're probably thinking. I don't have my headset on. Well, I don't have my headset because I don't have a microphone. They're on. I ordered 2 of them. They'll be here by next year. I can't find my old ones because I don't know what the kids did with them. I've looked all over the house. I've cleaned. I've straightened. I've torn apart and cleaned and straightened again. Can't find them. They're here somewhere, but I'll find. They'll either come eventually or my new ones will be here. The other thing is I spent a little bit of money and got about it. I went out and got some other stuff for Christmas. Well, these Christmas money to get the kids wanted. And I got a game for my stepson to go with his toys that he got. It's a video game. I went to 5 different stores to find it. Had to dig through a whole shelf to find it for my console. And as I'm loading it up today, he goes, well, I hope I like it, because otherwise I'll be disappointed and mad. And I said, you're going to fucking like it, or else I'm not going to get you any fucking thing else again. Because I just spent more money on you than I spent on the other 2. So you're going to like this game, or else you're never going to get anything again. And I'll go return all your stuff. Now that might seem mean, but I'm not going to handle with that bratty intention that if I don't like it, I'm going to get something else. No, you're going to like what you're fucking given, and you're going to enjoy what you get. That's the way we're fucking doing things around here. We ain't going to play this if you don't like it, we'll get you something else. No, fuck that. We don't play that shit. Nowhere you go, we're going to play that shit. I told him earlier today when I was dropping him off at his grandparents' house why my youngest one had a speech therapy lesson because he was acting up. I was like, look, that attitude, that's going to fucking change by the time you come back home. Because I ain't going to put up with that shit. Case in point. He's been pretty fucking good today other than the video game shit. So I'll give it to him. I just got to put rules and regulations down for kids. It's a little bit harder, but, it works what it works. It is what it is. 30 minutes, and I talked randomly about nothing. Nothing unique, nothing like that. I'm up in... I don't know what I'm up in. I do know this. I have to go to my tip agency to pick up my paycheck because apparently the direct deposit doesn't work. They sent me an email, and then 15 minutes later they called me to make sure that I got the email. It seems a little bit fucking weird on my part, but who knows. I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow morning, cash it, put it in my bank account so I can pay some bills. Next week, if they don't have anything for me about tomorrow, next week I'm going to start working at this one-day temporary agency that gets me going. But in the meantime, I applied to a lot of different places. I'm still applying to a lot of different places. Don't know how it's going to go. Don't know what to expect, but it's what it is. I might make a GoFundMe account to make the thing that me and Matt were talking about on my last podcast. Should raise this money, get that going. I might start a Patreon account eventually. If I get 1,000 subscribers, I might make a Patreon account. I might. I don't know. It just depends on who likes me and who doesn't. I just don't know. I'm in a weird time in my life. I don't know. I know I need to shave. I mean, it's kind of coming in kind of thick, but that's what it is. I might wait till I get hired on some. I might wait till I have to go to an actual job interview to actually shave. I don't know. No, I don't need to waste the money on razors and shaving if I don't have to. Man, I really don't know what to talk about in this podcast other than that. I'm content with myself right now, but I want to work. I want to be out there. I want to be doing shit. I am glad that I'm spending a lot of time at home with the kids, cooking a lot of meals. Got a lot of leftovers. Me and a lot of leftovers too. I am going to start working out. Probably when the kids start going back to school, when I got time or more at night. Because it's a little bit hard to do during the day with the kids running around. I might make that a separate playlist. Might put that under the Simple Stupid Guy Fat Ass Works Out. You can work out with me. I might make it a live stream if I figure out how to do that right. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, some gaming videos with different gamers that I like. I don't really want to comment on them because they're not political. I don't want the political views put in. I don't want to associate them with me or me with them. I don't want to do that because they have millions of subscribers. It probably wouldn't affect them much, but I don't want to put them in. I don't want to put them in any kind of situation. Say if they, for some reason, saw my videos after commenting that I like them and they like my videos, and whatever. I don't want that. I don't want that possibility of happening. Don't want it. Why do I use names like Joe Rogan, Ben Shapiro, Steven Crowder, Christopher Titus, stuff like that? Why? Because they're already out there in the world. They're really out there. They share out their political views and their political opinions. The other people, the gaming people that I like, they don't really share their political views. They just make gaming videos. They make things that entertain people. What I'm doing is I'm making things that might entertain somebody, but they're also politically motivated to a point. Like, I'm not expecting that I'm going to actually get a lot of liberals watching this, but maybe I might. I don't know. If they do, that'd be awesome. If they want to have a chat, I want to open dialogue. I want to try to. I'm thinking about maybe taking this outside to the real world and creating one. Maybe getting a bigger setup to fund. Maybe I might make one for GoFund My podcast with inventions and talking to people, and maybe go out there in the real world and talk to people. Get a camera, a microphone, and talk to people and see where they sit at. We talk about anything. We talk about politics. We could talk about food. We could talk about games. We could talk about controversies. We could talk about their life. Talk about my life. Just talk about something. Start a dialogue with people, because that's the one thing we're not seeing anymore when you go out in the real world. Everybody's so down looking at the phone, seeing who Facebook status is this, who's Twittered that, and nobody wants to interact with anybody. So maybe I might make it where we interact with people. Maybe instead of doing this every week in my bathroom, maybe we'll go out there in the real world. Maybe we'll go to a coffee shop. Maybe we get to talk to people. I gotta make consent forms, of course, but maybe I can get a dialogue going. Maybe, I don't know. I like to talk. I like to see how people are. I don't know how any of this is gonna work. Right now, I'm clueless about what I'm really doing with this, and it shows. I mean, I don't know how many videos I've made so far. I think it's like 4 or 5. This might be 6. This might be 5. I don't know, but I'm not. I'm making videos to relieve the stress of the stuff that's going on in my mind, so that I can focus on what I need to focus on throughout the week. So I don't know how that's going, and well, that guy's just a dick. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I don't know. I have plans. I don't know how I'm going to achieve those plans. I need to get a job. Like a couple places that I'll put applications into. I'm waiting to hear back. I don't know how it's going to go. And just like this podcast, I don't know where it's going to end, but I think I'm going to end it here. I mean, I got a pretty good amount in. I got a couple of things. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Subscribe. That would be nice. If you don't like what you see, hit the dislike button. And don't subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me ideas of what I could do for my next videos that might want to do. I look at this stuff. I watch it. I see how many times people view, where they're viewing from. I know mostly my audience ranges, and I know where they're mostly at. So I don't know how it's going to go. I'm hoping that the one person that might subscribe on here, which I don't think he has, but I think he still watches, is Chris. Hey, Chris, I want to say thanks for watching, even though we don't work together anymore. Hopefully you're doing well there. Better than I was doing. And all I can say to you, man, is like, you know what? If you don't want to be there, look for another job. Otherwise, man, just work hard, keep your nose clean. It's a good job, good opportunity for you. You're making good money. I don't know where else you're going to make good money like that, but you can do it. To my buddy Steven in Germany, you should be starting your new job soon. I hope it goes well. I hope it's good. I haven't talked to you since before Christmas. So I'm hoping I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you meet a girl. Maybe you go to that nude spa that Millie keeps trying to get you to go to. I don't know. Just be careful about it. Millie Casey, I know you're watching this. I hope y'all doing well too. I hope your kids are doing good. Matt, Stephanie. I hope you like this as well. Hopefully you get Stephanie subscribed. I like that. I like that to happen. Try to get. I'm just going to reach out there. Just try to get. If you like what I'm doing, or you just want to get me seen by more people, throw it on your Facebook page. Throw it on your Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, make a Twitter. I don't know. Fuck it. Just let's get it out there. Let's go. Let's see how many people might actually enjoy this. I don't know. That's crazy. But this is the Simply Stupid Guy podcast with your host, Michael Peck. And let's see, weekly advice. Good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from bad judgment. So no matter what you do, whether you fail or you achieve it, you're going to learn from it. And hopefully that will better you in the future. Unfortunately, it doesn't better me much. So, adios, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.